Aunt Hannah and Mabel the pup. We live and work from our 50-foot narrowboat The Corridor. Come and join us as we attempt to navigate the English canals and the world as full-time artists. Here we go. Welcome back to the vlog, another week with us on the corridor, and this week we are doing a time warp. Just stay with us, stay with us.
Bear with us.
Bear with us. Let's see what we've been getting up to. What are you up to, Mabes? You got a new rope and a ball. New ball on the rope. Ball on a rope.
See how long that lasts.
The simple things, eh, Mabel? This little card is going out this week. This is a painting I did a while back, and it's Apple Pie Lane. Who's been to Apple Pie Lane? I still don't know why it's called Apple Pie Lane. In my head, I'm thinking maybe this house here on the corner, which is like curved on the other side, maybe they gave out apple pies to the passing boaters. Maybe. I don't mean, apparently it's the only place in the world called Apple Pie Lane. But we had a winter mooring quite close to here on the Coventry Canal. Comment down below if you know why Apple Pie Lane is called Apple Pie Lane. I've always wanted to know. I've had some more orders for some of these hand-drawn cards that you might have seen last week, so I'm just working my way through those. Get the little sketch on, next is the ink.
Welcome back to the vlog. So I'm still a little bit short on ideas, but I've decided what I'll do is just go for something, make something, and maybe it'll clear my head. So I sort of based this on that idea that I've used before on the autumn print, where I've got that perspective on a boat, and I've just literally out of boredom, I was just drawing circles around the boat, and I'll just show you that, and then I'll try and explain what I think I'm going to do. So in the past, when I've been short of ideas, I've sort of gone back to that idea, you know, like recently I've done that autumn print. I used the same composition with the little dog, and then I changed the season, and that works really well. But I thought, you know, I've done that recently. So I started drawing this and I thought, no, don't do the dog thing. And I was bored. I just started doing these swirls around it. So I come up with this idea. Well, in fact, Hannah came up with this idea, which is really nice. Well, I could sort of do this in bands of different colours working back, almost like it's the seasons passing and all swirling. It's like a time lapse type thing. Whether that works or not is another thing. That might be really difficult to do, but I'm going to do something with this, and we'll see how we get on with that.
Woken by the sound of gunfire. There's something about a true story, told well, that changes your perspective on the world.
Right, just wanted to show you where I'm up to with this. I didn't bother filming me printing this first layer because there's nothing really going on. I've just done that thing again where I'd make a blend for like a background. And this is a piece of lino, so it's should be have this light coming through.
So are you going to have like the seasons coming forward, like a tunnel of the seasons, so you go through them all.
That was the plan. So I've done this like blue and white, and I was going to have this back area like here, so it's
Yeah.
wintry colours.
Yeah.
Then it was going to be sort of slightly spring colours where some leaves come through, but at the same time everything's always shifting. And then it was going to be like, what's next?
What did you just say? I zoned out.
Winter.
Yeah.
And then you go into spring,
Summer.
and
Autumn.
then like darker autumny colours.
And
so
then
it's
should
like-
it be winter again?
Oh, that's too much of a headache.
Just autumn. So
Yeah.
autumn will be at the front.
Yeah.
That's really interesting though, isn't it? It's
a-
like
it's a-
you're cruising through the seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, so my plan for this was to try and make it like the seasons spiralling, but now I don't really know how I was going to do that, so it might be some sort of, I don't know. It's going to look like some sort of spirally time thing going
Time
on.
warp.
Sounding church sermon that came through the family's baby monitor. Well, John has discovered that according to the 1891 census, there was a vicarage right next door to Hannah's house in Victorian times. It feels like we're back in that time slip territory that we talked about.
Time
with
slip.
The Elizabeth Dacre case.
So what you could hear in the background there, I've been listening to this podcast on BBC Sounds called Uncanny, and it's really good. If you haven't heard it, get BBC Sounds and find Uncanny. It's all these ghost stories and stuff. But we're not really into that stuff, are we? But it's just really fun. But they keep going on about time slips.
Yeah.
And like we were saying, weren't we, when I was doing this, we were on about doing this season thing, but we were also saying it could be like,
Different time.
it's just
passing.
time passing, yeah. So that was really good that it's they're on about it on this episode.
But so the inspiration for this week has really come from listening to Uncanny, the podcast. We've also been watching Ancient Apocalypse.
I think it's because it's Halloween week.
Yeah. But time, it's interesting, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And I've got a theory, haven't I?
I don't know if Hannah shared a lot of her theories with you. Strap yourself in.
So, I have no scientific knowledge whatsoever to
Yeah.
support this.
Start, yeah.
But I think there's so much about time that we don't understand. And this is my ignorant theory. So imagine a clock, and time is on an axis. So you have the past here and the present here, opposite ends. And it just, so the past still exists.
Yeah.
And it just keeps rotating alongside each other. And then if it spins really quick for some reason,
Yeah, good.
it ends up in the same place. And that's your time slip.
But if you're on an axis, what, do they move like hands? Is that what you're saying? What is it?
So in the podcast, it explains that people have had these experiences where they've been just walking along their daily life and all of a sudden everything looks, feels, smells like a different time.
But they go back in the
Like
past.
they've gone, like they've time travelled. Like just for a few seconds and then everything switches back to normal. It's probably psychological. But it's interesting. The idea of time slips is quite commonly used in fantasy and fiction, so I guess it lends itself well, the idea of it lends itself well to art, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Because you can show more than one thing in a picture and get movement. Just painting the inside of my little house because it's going off to a new home, but this is a little bit overkill, isn't it? This is actually the paint that we got ages ago that we were going to use on our front wall, but we've changed our minds, so this is going to be for the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because we used to have sage green in the bedroom, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then we changed it.
We're going to have like a coppery colour on the front wall, aren't we?
Yeah. It could go wrong.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we rented that flat and we painted the bathroom yellow? It was horrible.
Garish, yeah.
It looked like a youth club. Talking about time, it's the 31st of October today, and which is obviously Halloween, and that's when Ant and I first met 18 years ago.
18 years ago. Can you believe it?
I don't know.
What I'm doing now, I'm just going to keep cutting away and chucking layers on, I think. That's all I can do.
Right, how are you getting on?
Well, I've had to scrap the season idea. I really like that idea. Maybe I could do that in the future, but
Why?
well, because there's no room to. I know I could use different bands of colour, but it's just getting a little bit complex. So I'm just going to make it like this swirly thing going on. I just want to. It's not a cop out. Do you remember me saying that I just wanted to get something made to like clear my head?
Can't you add some orange and some red and then some burnt sienna?
That's a lot of work, a lot of cutting and a lot of work.
Yeah, but everything takes time.
I know, but if you want a video out by Sunday, it's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
but you shouldn't rush it for a video. It's about
I know, that's very true, but
playing with time.
this is what's happening, okay? This is what's happening.
This is what's happening, okay.
Okay.
So we're not time warping.
Oh, it still looks like a time warp. You and your time warps. I don't know how much this is going to add to it. Well, I like it. It's looking nice.
I like it too, but can't you add some...
I don't think you understand, like, the amount of work that will take.
No, I know.
I could do it. I should have planned it a bit better.
What's going to be next then?
Well, it just needs one more colour to finish it off, I
Navy
think.
blue?
Yeah, just a darker colour on the bottom of the boat and just to pick out some bits.
Well, do you know what it kind of looks like? The very, very original idea of, you know when they do those time lapses of the night sky?
Yeah.
It's a bit more like that, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say it's that.
Yeah, that's what it is. Right, we better scrap the video. Let's go back.
So here's my sketch. And what we're going to do with this one is just try and make this look like a time lapse of a night sky. You know when you see those time lapses and this
Oh, yeah.
like all the spinning?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do.
Ah, that kind of swirly
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Okay,
Nice.
so let's see how we get on.
Okay, cool. Right.
Last layer time.
Last layer time.
Usually my favourite bit, but I'm not sure on this colour yet, so we'll see what happens. Because I need to get those other colours to pop out a bit.
So what was the issue?
There's
Some
still,
little bits you've got to cut
still
off.
some little lines on this bit, but just need to put a bit of paper here so that I don't cover my hands in
Ink.
See all these little bits? You probably can't see them.
I can. They're tiny. Right, are you on the last layer?
I'm on the last layer now. It's getting on a bit, isn't it, time-wise?
Yeah.
So I've just used this dark brown, this raw umber.
Okay.
Hopefully that's the end of it. Let's see how we get on. Ready?
Yep. I should be the other side.
You can
Hang
come the
on.
other side.
There we go. It's a bit dark.
It is dark, isn't it? It's the evening time.
Ooh. Hang on, getting the light. Oh, shadow.
Shadows.
Oh, wicked. That looks wicked, mate.
Cheers.
We'll just have to show it in the light in the morning.
Yeah, we'll do another shot in the morning.
Lovely work. Right, it's prize draw time. So this is a little thank you to everybody who supports us through Buy Me a Coffee and the top 2 tiers of our Patreon page. And this month's prize draw is...
It's the autumn print, which was a sellout print, and this one was made specially for the prize draw. So thank you so much to everybody that's helped us out, and yeah.
Here are the names magically appearing. Thank you. Right, you ready?
Yeah, so they're all in the hat, as per usual, and Hannah's going to pick. I don't know why I closed my eyes when you see the picking.
Okay, I've got one.
You got one?
Yeah. Emily Idea.
Emily.
Emil? It
Yeah.
might be Emil.
This is the bit where we never get it to focus in, but so yeah, so there's the winner. It doesn't ever focus, but
Emil Idea, congratulations.
thank you so much.
We'll get in touch with you or get in touch with us and we can get this sent out to you. So that'll be coming your way. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so bit of a funny week, wasn't it? We've been listening to funny podcasts and all that business.
Funny old week.
And what else have we got to mention? Oh, I've got something to mention.
Right.
So our friends Keith and Kerry that we know are part of the boating community, and they buy a lot of stuff from us, don't they? They collect prints, and they've got some of your paintings on their walls.
They're patrons.
Yeah, and yeah, so we've got to know Keith and Kerry, and they're really lovely, and it's their wedding anniversary this weekend. So I've delivered them a present, and the present's not directly from us, it's from a friend of theirs, family member, and they've sent a little message, so we just wanted to read that out quickly. It says, "We would love to wish Keith and Kerry a wonderful Ruby wedding anniversary. 40 years of highs and lows, but so much love for each other, and is a testament to a truly blessed marriage. All of our love to you both, from Ali and Tom Wallace."
Ah.
So that's really nice. And
Congratulations.
if you're watching this now, Keith and Kerry, you can now open your present.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Yeah. And so what's
That's it,
you wanna
really.
do your
isn't
usual
it?
bit?
Yeah, please do make sure to like, subscribe and push the notification bell. I hope you enjoyed this video. Come and join us in the comments for a little chat, and thank you for all the support, and we'll see you next week on Sunday.
Yes, and we will let you know what the prize will be for
Next month.
November's
Time
draw.
is going so blooming
I know,
quick.
it's nearly Christmas now, isn't it?
Right, see you later.
Thank
Bye.
you, bye. Oh look, our wireless doorbell on our charger.